Hey guys, Deathgun here.
We got
Back
Thunder
for-
Thighs behind the camera.
It's Deathgun, you asshole.
Thunder
again.
Thighs.
Deathgun, back again for another deck profile video of our friend the Lumberjack.
What's up?
He shall be showcasing his Metaphys deck today.
We also have the Fairy and the Virginator behind us. Right behind Thunder Thighs.
Deathgun.
Okay.
Back to the deck profile.
Yeah, back to this. Back to the thing that we're here for. So we start off with 3 Ragnarok. When he's normal summoned, you banish the top 3 cards, and he gains 300 for each Metaphys card that is banished off of this effect. And then when he deals that battle damage, you special summon 1 level 5 or higher Metaphys monster from your deck, which that would usually be Daedalus.
Either Daedalus or Tyrant Dragon.
Or Tyrant Dragon. Where when he is special summoned, you literally nuke your opponent's board. You banish all special summon monsters on the field, including your own, sadly. But when he is banished, on the next standby phase, you shuffle itself back into the deck and banish it.
You're running 3 of that?
Yes.
Get out here.
Can we restart?
No. Keep going.
You're supposed to fuck with it.
I'm gonna fucking whip that
Oh
card
my
now.
god. Continue with the card.
So,
you're on 3 of that, right?
yes, I run 3 of this, 3 Ragnarok, and then sorry,
That's the Virginator. You can tell he's a
yes,
virgin.
that is the Virginator, everyone. And then next off, I run 3 Metaphys Neptus. When this card is special summoned off of a Metaphys effect, it banishes, right? Yeah, banishes all set spells and traps on the field. And then it also all the big Metaphys monsters have the effect of shoveling itself back in and having an effect.
Wait, that's a big monster? That's only 2,400.
Level, all the bigger levels.
Oh, I was gonna say, man, that's considered big. What a bitch.
This one shovels itself back in and then adds a Metaphys card from your deck.
So the adder, essentially.
Yes, this is the adder of the deck. And then
Beat stick.
not necessarily a beat stick, but still, this is the beat stick, which the next 3 of is Metaphys Tyrant Dragon. This one, when it's special summoned, it can attack twice per battle phase. And then its banished effect is that when you shuffle itself back in, then special summon a Metaphys monster from your deck. From your hand to the field. And then on top of that, it's just a giant beast stick.
His also best ability is when he's brought out because of a Metaphys, he cannot be affected by trap cards.
That too.
Which he can laugh at certain cards in the meta right now with it.
Basically. Next is a 2 of the Pendulum monster of the deck, Metaphys Decoy Dragon, which, as you can tell by the name, it's literally a decoy, where when from either the Pendulum Zone or on the field, you can banish it from the field to special summon a Metaphys from your graveyard or banish pawn.
Don't let that face fool you, he's a dick.
That is literally the dick of the
You
deck.
are what you eat.
Next 2 of is Necrophase. Necrophase is the key of this card in this deck, pretty much. Because if you don't have this or a way of getting this, you basically, I don't want to say it, but you basically lose.
But when you do get him out, he gets juiced.
Yes.
I'll tell you the best combo back when Gold Scoffers was at 3. 3 Gold Scoffers and 2 of this. Alright, so Gold Scoffers this, banish 5 from both your decks. Then you're gonna mill another one. Okay, cool, guess what? That's 10 cards off your opponent's deck. Fuck you.
And then the last monster of the deck is Giant Rex. Yes, he's in
Hey
German.
Josh, can you scoot up? Hi dude. You know what? Give me your chair while you're at it. I'm just kidding. I'm gonna sit behind you, dude.
And then so that's it for the monsters. And then starting off with the spells is the field spell of the deck, Metaphys Factor. This while on the field, I run 3 of this. I run 3 of this, and then
You hear that, people? Thunder Thighs is too big. People
Deathgun is really big. And then so this lets me normal summon a level 5 or higher Metaphys from my hand once per turn as my regular normal summon. And then while this is on the field, my opponent cannot activate effects in response to any of the Metaphys monsters' effects. And then for the 2 of course, terraforming to find additional adding of Metaphys factor.
I also apologize for sudden difficulties. Just
Yeah.
people want to keep moving me from my seat in the middle of this building.
Well, it's not our fault you weigh 427.
What? Get the hell out of here, you nerd.
Next is a 3 of I'm hoping I say this right. As Metaphys. This one to continue. I run 3 of this. Once per turn, I can banish 1 Metaphys card from my hand, and then draw 1 card. And then depending on whose turn it is, the Metaphys card is banished, and effect activates. My turn, all monsters on the field besides Metaphys lose 500 attack and defense. Or my opponent's turn, all cards, all monsters besides Metaphys change the battle position. And then another 3 of the deck is Pot of Desires.
You run 3 desires?
Yes,
All right,
I run
bro.
3. Yes.
All right, bro. I'm gonna let you guys know this right now. I did desires.
It's actually
and then
pretty
I
good.
drew into 2 desires. Ever since that day, whenever I run desires, it is forever a 2 of, because that was pretty devastating. I lost the game.
But you gotta remember, in this deck, if he plays Soul Absorption, when he plays this, he gains 5,000.
I gain 5k.
So he's gonna
Oh,
live
shit.
through
3
wherever
of, guys.
Yeah.
Yes, a 3 of. Yes, I must have 3 of.
3 of. I take
And
back
then,
everything I just said.
and then, of course, sadly, this is a 2 of, just because of the rarity of it. Soul Absorption. I run 2 of this just because I gain a lot of life points off of this card.
For each and every card that is
Each
banished.
card that I banish, including Pot of Desires, off of
Wait,
Pot of Desires,
really?
off of Pot of Desires, I gain 5,000 life points.
and
By-
opponents banished.
and whenever my opponent banishes a card, I gain another 500.
Well, I can think of some ways to abuse that.
Next is a 2 of Light of Redemption.
Wait, that would have been so good with dark matter.
So this I pay 800 life points and then add a light monster from my banish pile. And it's really good for say I Ragnarok a card that I want, and I can use this to grab it, and then I can rebanish it with this again.
As Metaphys.
With as Metaphys. Next is another 2 of Sacred Sword of the 7 Stars. Again, it's just another draw
Banish
card.
1, draw 2.
I banish 1 level 7 monster from my hand and draw 2.
Or face up from your
Yeah,
field.
that's it. Should be field.
Or face up, yes. Next, yeah, you can take those. Next is another 2 of Left Arm Offering. This card, if I have 2 or more cards in my hand, I banish all cards out in my hand, and then add 1 spell from my deck.
You know what I don't get about this card though? In the show, it was so much better.
What was in the show?
I mean, I'm pretty sure it didn't have all that bullshit. If I can get rid of your hand and all that crap.
Well, it's
But
just
it
the
was
hand.
also a trap.
Yeah, but it's just the hand though. It just banishes your hand.
Yeah, it sucks.
And this it doesn't.
I don't want to get rid of my
That
hand.
doesn't suck in this deck though. I
He gets
like
more
banishing.
pluses.
I like the banish.
We always had our differences, you and I.
And then another one, and then a 1 of is Dimensional Fissure.
The goodie but oldie.
Yes, sadly it's a 1 of because it's limited to 1. So any monster that would be sent to the graveyard is banished instead.
Yeah, that was. You know the combo I used to do with that card? Back when Vanity's Emptiness was around, I would run this, but oh, okay, your monster just went to grave. No, it didn't, bitch. It was so good.
And then the last spell in the deck,
What's up?
Gold
What's
Sarcophagus.
going on?
You guys aren't even playing?
No, we don't play this dork game anymore.
Next is Gold Sarcophagus. Basically is what I find off of Left Arm Offering. So basically, this is what I would use this to banish a Necrophase to make sure that I would get a Necrophase.
Basically screw up our hands with it too in top deck.
Yes, to get that ball rolling.
Yeah.
And that's it for the spells. I don't know how many spells that was, but next is the traps. 1 Macrocosmo, basically the same thing as a dimensional fissure, but this is every card that's sent to graveyard is banished instead.
Sad thing is, it can be solemn warning because it has the summoning condition at the bottom.
That is right. Yes. Next is another one of Metaphys Dimension. This one, when my opponent special summons a monster, I special summon special summon. I target one of my banished Metaphys monsters and special summon it. And then each time when a Metaphys monster or Metaphys card is banished, I get to banish one card on the field. And then next, as a 2/of, is Waterfall of Dragon Souls. This one lets me add. It's just another searcher of the deck.
Adds or sends a couple to draw
Yes.
+1.
I can add a worm type monster from deck to hand, or send any number of worm monster from my hand to grave, and then +1, and I draw that many +1.
It is probably worth picking up right now because of the upcoming Tenyi archetype,
Yes.
since they're all worms.
Yep. And then lastly, a 3/of in the deck is Metaphys Ascension. This one lets me discard a Metaphys, draw one card, and then banish a Metaphys from deck. But then when this card is banished, it lets me add. It's another add when it's banished. It lets me add one Metaphys card from my deck to hand. Okay, so that's the main deck, and then for the extra deck, start off with Metaphys Horse. When this card is special summoned, depending on what the non-tutor material was, depends on the effect. What it does. So usually how I get this out is with Metaphys Ragnarok and Metaphys Decoy Dragon. Since Decoy Dragon is the non-tuner, I will get the pendulum effect, which would be my opponent chooses one monster, and I take control of it. So there's that.
Which we found out it can take a Crimson Nova apparently too.
Apparently it does.
No way.
Yes, it does.
Nova's unaffected.
Yeah,
It doesn't
but
affect them. It just
it
says your
doesn't-
opponent gives you one.
Your opponent chooses one.
Yeah.
Oh, bro, that sucks.
And then
that really does affect
And then next is Cyphering Lord Omega, just because I have level 4s in the deck, and the tuner is level 4.
Oh, that's pretty good, actually. I'll take that.
Next is Hippo Shinnigan, just because everything in the deck is light.
All right, hold on, guys. Quick question. What name do you guys like better, Thunder Thighs, or do you want the Hippo? What name should we give him behind the camera?
Deathgun, but
It's
okay.
Deathgun.
And then
okay.
next, and then
Hippo or Thunder Thighs.
Alright, so then next is Lanphalinkus, just because I can get rid of both Forest and whatever I would take off of it.
Landfornicus?
Landfornicus, yes.
Weirdest ass name for a Link monster.
Yeah, but the Cybers monster, so it makes sense. Next is the Utopia package, which is one Utopia.
The alternative edition.
Yep, alternative, and then Utopia Prime, and then finally Utopia Lightning.
Also known as Der Blitz.
Yep, it's Der Blitz in German.
We're in America. We're not in Germany. Who cares?
It's in German, man. Next is Exciton Knight, because why not, right?
Kaboom.
Kaboom! Make everything go away.
Plus it's a
I'll tell you what
bug.
makes everything go
Next-
away. That's
next-
called kids.
Next is Gaga Cowboy, just because just to have a little bit of burn.
Plus that sweet 800 pisses people off when you use it on them at the end.
Yeah, they do. Then you have Tornado Dragon.
Oh, that's an American copy.
Yeah, sadly,
So it's just Tornado Dragon.
just Tornado Dragon. Then I have Babuska,
Lazy Elephant.
the lazy tapir, which needs to get off his ass, just like Deathgun here.
Hey!
Sorry, I have to make that.
He's only broken 15 chairs, guys. It's nobody's fault
Then-
guys are
except his.
assholes.
Then next is
Asshole.
Dark Rebellion XYZ Dragon, which is also in German.
I think that used to be mine.
That's a nasty looking. Get rid of that.
No.
It's pretty.
No, it's not.
Then
it's
I
not
run
very
number
good.
62, Galaxy Eyes Prime Photon Dragon.
Getting a little better.
That's an ultimate, isn't it?
No.
No.
Oh, I thought it was
It's not.
ultimate.
No, it's
It's
not.
ultra.
Oh,
And then to play on top of that, I play Galaxy Eyes Full Armor Photon Dragon. And then the last card in the extra deck is number 107,
Man,
Galaxy Eyes Tachyon Dragon.
I want you guys to see something. See this right here? This is the Galaxy package. That right there.
you know what else is missing from it? That doesn't matter, dragons.
Dark Matter.
It's sickening when they say that is the Galaxy package. We need like 16 Dark Matters to go with the Galaxy package.
Wrong deck.
Wrong deck here.
I don't care. Dark Matter, best card ever.
Doesn't matter, dragon used to be the best thing ever, but they sadly guillotined it, which we're all happy.
Bring the rulers back, ban the babies, let us have a good time. Fuck.
And that's our Richard Nixon for you all. So if you guys like the deck video, please like, subscribe, make a comment. Let us know how the video went.
Hit that dislike button.
No, hit that like button, please.
I like,
Mostly like
I like to count
I need
the
to beat. I
dislikes.
need to beat the other guys. So please,
Yeah, so please,
please.
help the Lumberjack beat our other videos.
right,
you guys
thank
have
you.
a good day.
Thank you very much. Bye.
Bye.